afternoon, and it is just afternoon. I thought I would jump on here and share with you what my daily makeup routine is. And if you have any questions, leave me some comments. But this is just going to be my simple daily makeup routine. I normally have my face on earlier than this, but I thought, well, today is a great day just to do it. It's kind of gloomy. It was sun shining out earlier, but I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do this? So instead of chatting, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now I have my face washed, and this is Wednesday, so I normally do an exfoliation or a mask or something. So I've done all that, and I've got my moisturizers and my skincare. It's all done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a primer. I've got to find some place to put my glasses because I'm going to need those occasionally. Let me try to get my table set up because I am doing this in my office. And so I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I'm going to put on my makeup primer. I love this primer, and I've left the links for you so you can check it out. But, and I put this on all over my face, and this allows my foundation to stay on all day. And it's just, and you can wear this stuff alone too. It's just such a velvety feel. It feels amazing. And then the best way to apply makeup is with some good makeup tools. And I have some amazing brushes that I absolutely love. And I'm building up my brush collection. I need to get a few more from the company that I purchased these from. I have some old ones, but I need to get some new ones. So anyway, and this is my foundation. It's a liquid foundation, and I use a liquid foundation brush. And I put this all over my face. And let me just I'm almost out of this. I'm going to have to get another tube. But I love this. Absolutely love this. And it's a good idea to wash your brushes. Keep them washed off. I spray them off every time I use product, and then wash them really good once a week on a Saturday. But anyways, I put this on all over, and just a light coverage. I don't like a lot of heavy makeup. And put this on all over, all the way to the hairline. And if you have short hair, you're going to want to remember to do a little bit of your ears too, because if they show, it's going to look like you've got your mask or your makeup on. Okay, or two different colors, whatever. And let me I got to empty my brushes out on the table because I do this by process of elimination. I have a little basket that I keep in my vanity drawer. And I'm dropping all my stuff. And then process of elimination, then I start putting my brushes in there that I've used. So that leaves me with what I need. Okay, so I've got my foundation on, and then I'm going to put on some concealer. You see the redness here? Now that I have a really great concealer or under eye corrector, and it's just one color for everyone. And what this does, this is amazing. This eliminates, if you have dark circles or any, green or red under the eye area, what this does is it eliminates all of that. It just takes right care of it. So you don't have to, okay, what is this? I got to get my other items out. And then I just pat that on underneath here. And it just eliminates that. It neutralizes the green and the red, so you don't have the colors under there. Okay, and then the next one I like to use, this was actually concealer, but I like to use it as a highlighter just to brighten this area, because as you get older, things start to fall. And so I just put a little bit of this on here, just a couple dots, and maybe one there and there. And you don't need a whole lot of this. And then I take this and go up. Everything goes up. You want everything to come up. You don't want to pull too much. So everything comes up just like this. And then I like to put this on my lips, a little bit on the bridge of my nose. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I gotta find it's different doing it in my office at the table than it is doing it in the bathroom. Okay, and then I'm going to, now I have liquid eyeshadow that I like to use as a primer for my powder eyeshadow. And I will put a little bit here, especially in the crease areas, especially for me in the summertime when I have oilier skin and the heat just kind of wants to melt everything off. And then I will put this up into the crease. You can put it all the way up to the brow bone if you want. Okay. And that goes just like that. Pat that all in. And then I will set everything with a setting powder. And it comes in different shades, but here's mine. And I like to use a brush to do this. And then I will build my foundation or my blush and things on top of that. And now this is what I have found the best way for me to use this is load your brush up and then tap it and tap the powder down into the bristles. And that way you've got enough for your face. And then you just go ahead and cover. I don't do it underneath my eye. Do your lips, down on your neck. I don't do it directly underneath my eye because it's going to look cakey. Okay. And then let me move that back here because I might be coming back to that. And then my blush, and for every day I just use a simple blush. I don't contour unless it's, sometimes I do, but not always. Okay, and then I kind of come up and I do both sides and load the, and I pinch it like this so it stays on my cheekbone. And I come up like that. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do, where did that go? Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter above my blush. And then I am going to do my eyes. And it doesn't have to be done in this order. You can do it in any order that you want. But I'm going to use a base all the way from the lashes to the brow, underneath the brow bone, to build my color on. And I like to use kind of like a light pink blossom color. And I don't normally follow my shirt color or the colors that I'm wearing, but today I'm going to do a dark blue because I don't know. Sometimes I do. Oh, here it is. And then I like to put a lighter shade on my lid. And I don't go all the way to the inner corner because I want that to be lighter to make my eye look brighter and more open. Especially as you get older, you're just going to get crepiness in the crease area. And I just kind of pat that in and let it work its way, blend. Okay. And this is just kind of a neutral shade too. It just opens up the eye area. And then I use a wedged shaped angled brush for the outer. And then I'm going to use the dark blue. It's those colors there. I don't want it to fall out, but I'm going to use the darker blue. And I tilt the brush. I don't know if you can see it, but I tilt the brush in towards the eye. I'm scowling, sorry. But in so it doesn't come out. You want everything to go up. So I'm going to tilt this brush in and just pat at the outer corner of my eye, not all the way out because you want that lifted look. Excuse me. And then we're going to do the other side. and try to get them as even as you can with the color intensity. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of pull it in a little bit. Not going to add any more. I'm just going to pull what I have in, not all the way to the inner part of your nose. Just pull it in. Okay, and then you can do the bottom part here if you want. Just a little bit. I just like to keep that eye area open. And then move these out of the way because I've used those. Then you want to blend really well. That is the key to everything. When in doubt, blend it out. I can't see who that was. Anyways. So if it's still not the right intensity, then you can either add more, or if it's too dark, just keep blending and you'll get that all blended out. And I just kind of pat, and you can, because you don't want to move it around. You just kind of want to, if you've got the placement where you want it, you just kind of pat that out. And try to get them as even as possible. And we're going to keep working on this area here. There. That looks, let me get my other mirror. I have to have a lot of magnifying mirrors here. Okay. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put on another I don't want to say layer because it's not really layer of my foundation powder, and then go over my eye. Make sure you do your lashes too. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to put the lid on this so I don't accidentally dump it. Okay, so we got that, we've got that, and then I'm going to, let's see, I gotta find my, since I'm using the blue, I'm going to use this dark blue. It's called, I think, Steely Blue, something like that. And I'm going to line the upper and lower part of my, let me see who that is. I don't, oh, nothing important. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put on my, and I'll come down. I like to do it right on my lash line. Okay. And there's that one. And then I'm going to come across, sorry. I'm going to come across and do this one. I don't know if you can see it really well. I really like this color because I have a dark blue rim around my iris. And that just makes that stand out all the more. And then if you get it too dark, you can just kind of pat it. There. Okay. I don't know what this lighting is like. Let me know in the chats if it's good or bad or indifferent. Melissa, hello. You're watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. And, you know, share your favorite makeup. Oops. Is this dark? I can't read without my glasses. Okay, so for this, I'm going to carefully use, there's a new eyebrow kit that's coming out, and I can't wait for it to get here. My stuff is supposed to be coming tomorrow, but anyway, I'm going to use my here's the secret. Here's my secret to putting on eyebrows. Okay. As you can see, girls, I have none. So if you look at my posts and videos, you're going to see that I have eyebrows. I really don't. They are so light, so light. I don't know if that's from cancer treatments. I don't know what that is from. But anyway, this is annoying. This text message, it's not what I want. Hang on just a second. See, my phone doesn't recognize me without makeup either. Okay. So here's what I do is I will get my glasses and I'll pull them down just a little bit. And I use this as a guide to put on my eyebrows. I know that sounds crazy, but it works for me. So, you know, try whatever works, especially if you don't have eyebrows, because I just think I need them. Even though I don't have a lot, I just think eyebrows are extremely important because they frame your eyes. Some people say they frame your face, but to me that would be out here. They frame your eyes, and it's like putting a frame on a picture, okay? You do all of this and create your great eye look, and then you don't have anything to frame that, so it just kind of like fades away. So here's what I do. Now you can kind of see where my eyebrows would normally be right in there. So what I like to do is I will follow the rim of my glasses. I know that sounds really crazy, but I will follow the rim of my glasses, and I just do short little strokes all the way up to start. And this is where I start my eyebrow. And then I come down. This is where I want my arch at the outer part of my iris. And I will just come in here, but I'm using this as my guide to come up. And that's the way I've always done it. And also remember, ladies, that your eyebrows, sorry if you hear that clicking noise, it's your eyebrows are sisters, not identical twins. And it's okay if you don't get them exact. Okay. And then I will come down here just a little bit and put the bottom part of it in by tilting down, but still using this as a guide. And I've always had thin eyebrows. And I did not bring out any Q-tip in case I mess it up. So if I do, I may have to excuse myself for a hot minute. Okay, and then the key to blending your eyebrows, no, that's the key to eyebrows, is blending. You want to blend really, really well, so it doesn't look like you've drawn them on. And I've seen some ladies, and I mean, that's fine if that's what they want to do, that stencil them on, but they just don't look natural. Do whatever, you know, works for you. And then I just kind of fill in with little short strokes, kind of like an eyebrow hair, instead of painting or drawing them on. But I can't wait for my eyebrow kit to come. I'm excited about that. I want to play with that, and I'll probably try to do a live. I don't know, should I practice first or just do it? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I think I need to come down just a little bit more with that. Okay, not too bad. And like I said, your eyebrows are sisters, not identical twins, and it's okay. Okay, that looks fairly even. Like I said, I don't have my Q-tips out here. And then I will go in with, I have one, but it's kind of used, but we'll see what happens. Then I like to blend them with a brush. So the color I used was like a dark brunette. Because as you can see, my hair used to be really dark, almost black, wasn't really black. Only Asian women have truly jet black hair. Of course, unless you color it. And then I will just go in and just blend this super well because you want it to grab onto your brows and not just sit on top. Okay. And I'll come up with that just a little bit. Okay, and then, oh, I love this stuff. This is the brow gel tinted. And I always wipe off, whoops, you can't see that. Wipe off around the tube here because you don't want it loaded. I don't, because unless I had thicker brows, I would. And then I start here. I don't start here because where you touch this is where it's going to be the thickest or the most intense. So then I will lightly comb those hairs, and there's fibers in here that's going to grab onto your eyebrow hair, which I love. So those little light blonde eyebrow hairs are going to be coated, and you carefully rotate it, but start to the back so that where you first lay your brush, it's not going to be the thickest. And then just comb that right in there. And like I said, it does not have to be perfect. And it's harder to do. I didn't realize how hard it's going to be to do it here than it is normally in the bathroom. Better lighting, better mirrors. And then if you feel that you need to add a little more, you can, which I feel I need to add a little more, but I'm going to use the pencil right here and just touch that and pat that in. This is a good way to just fill them in where it didn't grab on. Okay, and then you're going to kind of just let that dry. And then we're going to go in and we're going to comb that out. Okay, did that. And the next thing I'm going to use, I have an amazing eyelash lengthener that is incredible. Let me get another sip of coffee, sorry. And we're going to coat the lashes. Now, you see how everything comes up? That's how you want to put your makeup on, especially if you're older. I'm going to be 69 this year. You want everything to come up. Your blush, your shadows, your liners, and your brows. You don't want them to come down. You want them to come out, okay? Not straight down. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a coat of this. Now, a secret to building your lashes, when they say you can use 3 or 4 coats or whatever, let the coats dry in between time. And I forgot normally, because I'm in a different area, I'll put a coat of mascara on first, then go, put my foundation on, do a couple of things, then put another coat of mascara on so that it dries in between. Because if you do it while it's still wet, what's going to happen is it's just going to put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off, and it doesn't look like anything's happening. And then you're going to not be happy with your mascara because it's not doing what it says it was going to do. So then I will come in here and I will go back and forth, coat my lashes like this. And girls, I don't know how many times I've stabbed myself in the eye. I just did. I just touched my lid, but and then down below here. And once I do that, if I've stabbed myself in the eye with the mascara on, my eye waters for the rest of the entire day. It doesn't. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wiggle this back and forth, just like this. Wiggle it. And that's going to help push those lashes down into the wand. I love this wand, by the way. And it is curved, yes, to curl your lashes, but you can still rotate it because you know what? You still have mascara all the way around this brush. It's loaded all the way around, so use it. It's not going to do you any good just sitting there. And just wiggle it, rotate the brush. Okay, now I'm going to look at the difference in those lashes right now. And this stuff is amazing. And I'm not quite done yet. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go to something else. So let me put my glasses on and see. Let me know in the comments what you think. Here, look at the lashes. Whoa. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a lip color. I always line my lips, and I like to use a waterproof lip liner to line my lips and to fill in. That's going to hold my lip color on longer. The lip color, the lip liner here. I try to coordinate them a little bit. I like dark lips. Now you got to be careful if you do a lot of dark, dramatic eye, then you want a lighter lip. But this is just kind of an in-between. It's not really that dark, like all the way across so that it's just super dark. So anyway, let me just stop talking and put on my lip liner. And this is, I like to use waterproof lip liners. So get yourself a good waterproof lip liner. I left a link if you're curious about what these are. So, and if you have questions, let me know. Oops, I better look in the mirror. Now, I don't go, for my age, I don't go all the way to the outer corner. I just don't, because then it just accentuates your lines at the corners of your mouth that you get as you get old. And I fill that all in, just like that. Now, I have a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's, I guess, a beauty mark. My son, when he was really little, I was tickling him and I was bent over and he was like 2 or 3, I don't remember. And he squatted down and all of a sudden he jumped up and he hit me in the lip, and you can see this lump right here. It's not like the other side. It's a lump right here, from scar tissue. And oh my gosh, I had to unhook my lip from my tooth because my tooth went through my lip and was just hung there. So I had to unhook it. And I have a lot of scar tissue right there. And I have a hard time keeping lip color sticking to it. I just, and it's not, and you can see how much it sticks up. It's a lot better than it ever used to be. So I can't color that all the way in. And like I said, I don't go all the way down. And then I just kind of fill that in a little bit. And I always keep my lip color and my lipstick with me. I take it with me wherever I go in case I have to do touch up. And I don't just wipe it all the way across. I just kind of pat it in. And I'm more of a matte finish. I don't mind gloss, but I don't know. I just don't care for the feel of it. And this is a dark red. I really like this color. And see my teeth? That is a key to selecting the right lipstick. Okay. You want a color that's going to make your teeth look super, super white. And I think this pretty much does. And this feels good. This has moisturizers and vitamin E's and all kinds of good stuff in it. So it's good. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to coat another one of my mascara. And I'm going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And the company I get my mascaras from, they have a lot of different mascaras and for different purposes, because maybe, I get asked that a lot, is why do they have so many different kinds of mascaras? Well, you've got so many different kinds of eyelash concerns. Now I have short, thinner lashes, so I'm going to want something that's going to make them look thicker and longer. Maybe you have thick lashes and you just want to coat them to make them look more groomed. So you're not going to want something that's going to make them thicker. Maybe you've got short lashes and they're thick but short. Maybe you want something that's going to lengthen. So that's why they give you that option to pick a mascara that's going to take care of your eyelash concerns. And so in the comments below. I'm doing some classes and I'm scheduling for classes right now. And if you are interested, then let me know in the comments. I'm doing a lash bash, which we're going to talk about different mascaras and what they do and what your concerns are and what ones you would want to use. And then I'm going to do a body beautiful, getting our bodies ready for summer. We're going to do body care and getting your skin all beautiful and ready for those summer tank tops and shorts. And then I'm going to do a hands and foot class. We're going to get our feet petty ready for those summer sandals and our hands all gorgeous. And so if you are interested in any of those classes, I'm starting to book them right now. So let me know, and then we will schedule. We can do virtuals. Virtuals are tons of fun. That way you don't have to clean up your house and buy snacks. You can invite your friends. I send you a link, and we do it virtually. We can do morning, afternoons, or early evenings, whatever fits your schedule. And you can invite your girlies, and it's a lot of fun. And you will get the hostess rewards and all that type of thing. We do prizes and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to leave that and let that, I know my hair. I got to get to my hair too before it dries like this. Okay, so I've got that on. And then, like I said, my eyes water all the time. It can be the bright sunlight. It can be the reflection of the sun off the snow. It can be because I yawned. It can be because I sneezed. It can be because I got a cold. It can be because I laugh or I cry. It doesn't matter. My eyes just water. So I have to turn all of my favorite mascaras into waterproof. So you can do this too. You can turn your favorite mascara, because not all waterproofs are going to do the same thing. They just coat your lashes so that your mascara doesn't smudge or smear. And so the one I like to use is this one, and I will, after my lashes, after I've coated them with my favorite mascara, then what I will do is I will go in and put a coat of waterproof on them. And then I will go in. And the key to this, again, is letting your coats dry in between and wiggling the brush. Just wiggle it. You do this, 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 and this. It's just going to put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. So you just wiggle it and press those lashes right down into that brush. Rotate your brush, because again, your lashes will get coated, and your brush is loaded all the way around the wand. So you want to use that and coat it back and forth. Just like that. I hope it wasn't too scary for you. There. I think I've got that. And then, last but not least, after we've got this all done, I like to use a translucent powder that just, I don't know what it does. It just really brings everything to light. It's just really, really nice. Let me look and see if and try not to look down until your mascara is dry either. Okay. Okay, I am pretty happy with that. I don't know what this is going on up here. Okay. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And let me know what else you would like to see. Maybe you want to learn something else. I don't know. Maybe you want to do more of a dramatic or an evening or a holiday, or I don't know. I'm game. I can do that too. Trying to find my, oh, here it is. Brush, same thing. Now my translucent powder that I use looks like baby powder. It's white, okay? But let me just tell you what happens. And I like to use the lid, and I swish it around in there like this, and then make sure that I tap it so that it all falls down into the bristles and it's loaded. And there. Look what that does. And also you can take this, if you have any fallout, now I have really good makeup that doesn't do that. But if you get fallout from your eyeshadows, trickling down, I don't know what to say, falling out underneath, you know, when you're putting it on and blending it, and then you get that, and you can do a couple things. You can, number one, if you have that kind of shadow that does that, I would recommend you get a really good shadow so that it doesn't do that, that will adhere to your, and it's also the style of application too. If you're rubbing it back and forth like that, then you might have the fallout, but you want to just tap it in there. You can put a layer of a Kleenex or a square of a toilet paper, fold it in half and put it underneath here, and then go ahead and blend, and then it's not going to have that fallout, okay? You can also take a translucent powder, like I just showed you. Take the brush, a fat brush, and squeeze it, and you can just kind of dust or buff that so that you don't have that fallout. But I would recommend you get a good eyeshadow that won't do that, that's going to stick to where you put it, and it's going to stay in place. Okay, that's it. And I know my hair looks like a hot mess. And, okay. I will get my hair fixed, I promise. And I see I want a little more right there with my pencil. Even that out a little bit there. There we go. So, thank you, Melissa, for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I'm gonna go get my hair fixed so it looks a lot better. Okay, that is just my, and I know it seems like it took a week, but it doesn't take that long when I'm in my bathroom at my vanity and I'm just putting it on and I don't even think about it. I just lay my stuff out and I just go. But that is what I like to do. Oh, and also, if you feel that you've gotten too much blush on, because sometimes that's a thing, it's best to start out with less and build. Okay, but if you do, then you can always use, and I'm probably going to mess it up now because I like what I have on, but you can take a translucent powder, whoops, and you need to get the same translucent brush in here and load it up, not a whole lot, and tap it in there like this, and then do this on your cheeks, and then just kind of lightly blend. And you see that's lightened that up already, but I don't want to do it too much. Okay, so you don't have to wash your face and start all over. Okay, and there, I think we're good. Now I gotta go do something with my hair. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what you thought. And I've left links for you. If you want to know more, then you can send me a DM and I can talk to you more about that. But that's what I'm doing. And if you want to do, if you want to participate in one of my classes, again, I have a lash bash happening. I have Body Beautiful, and I have Focus on the Face. And we also, I forgot to say that, Focus on the Face, where we can do glamour looks, or we can do foot and hand class, getting your feet petty ready for those summer sandals and getting your hands all beautified for the summer, because you know the winter is really harsh on your skin and very drying. So that's it. Now I'm starting to rabble, so I'm gonna let y'all go, and let me know what you thought, and I'll come back with, maybe I'll post a picture that has my hair fixed and some jewelry on, so I look a little bit better than this. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.